Hi everyone, it's Katrina with Sacktown 5. I'm here with Amy Jenkins, lobbyist in the cannabis space here in California with Precision Advocacy Group. We're excited to talk about a very controversial topic, has to do with delivery of cannabis in California. Prop 64 is why cannabis is legalized in California, but there's some confusion around it as well as controversies, which is why Amy is going to explain to us what's that space all about and what are the controversies around that.
Well, you touched on one of the big ones, and that is delivery.
Right.
So we talked in a previous segment about regulations having recently been adopted, the non-emergency regulations. There is one rule in those regulations that essentially says if you are a licensed delivery operator in California, you can deliver to any part of the state, including in jurisdictions that have bans.
Interesting.
So as you noted, a cornerstone to this whole framework is local authorization, local control. What we have found, however, is that among California's 482 cities and 58 counties, just over 30% are authorizing some form of commercial cannabis activity. So what that's created are essentially access deserts where adults and medicinal patients cannot get access to quality products. So this regulation really is essential to ensuring that access and making sure that consumers have the products they want and need.
So in 2018, when all of this was literally just a million miles an hour, everything was happening at the same time, my understanding is that 40% of cities, is that the right statistics, are allowing obviously cannabis, legalized cannabis, licensed cannabis distributors and so forth in their communities. 60%, is that correct? That are banning of some sort? Is that the right statistic?
We probably have to reevaluate the statistics. I typically say just over 30%.
Okay.
And I think perhaps there is some need to reevaluate that, but that's the number the California cannabis industry is using. And so it really does make delivery into these banned jurisdictions very, very important. And I just want to note that again, this continues to be a controversial issue. The League of California Cities has suggested that they might pursue litigation. There could possibly be a bill to preempt a licensed operator's ability to deliver in a banned jurisdiction. And I just have to say, and I'm gonna use a quote from my dear friend Joe Devlin, who is the cannabis regulator in the city of Sacramento. City and county bans do nothing but ban compliant cannabis businesses. Compliant businesses pay taxes.
Right.
They have to meet rigorous testing and quality assurance requirements. They have to meet rigorous packaging and labeling requirements. The illicit market is out there.
Right.
So to me, regulation is key, and we would really like to see more authorization in these communities in lieu of legislation that prevents access. And we will fight vigorously against any legal or legislative solution that deems it appropriate to deny one's access to quality products.
Leaders and the legislators, even the governor, they're obviously anti the black market when it comes to the cannabis space, and hence why there's a lot of talk and controversy around this specifically in the delivery side. So again, you heard it from Amy Jenkins herself, and this is California Cannabis Corner. Stay tuned. We'll continue to cover these and many more over the weeks coming up. Thank you.
Thank you.